this thing that I mentioned about clinging desperately to logic, to preserve some kind of sanity in a situation, some interaction between humans, when it's messed up and infected and has been wrapped into layers of assumptions and expectations, prejudices, or conceptions about how things do work, or actually more like how things should work, and that and therefore you might also expect them to actually do so. The thing is that when claiming to be a neutral actor, we just, this is just administration. We can't go into every single detail. We don't know about these cases. We must only expect them to have done their things for reasons. They're really coquetting with their absence of, with a complete lack of knowledge about anything, because so far I haven't one single occasion been confronted with anything specified. No one has actually been able to mention one single thing that I have actually done wrong. It's just expected that there should be something, shouldn't it? And we're a neutral actor, and we can't judge into this. Nevertheless, that's exactly what you're doing when you're assuming that one actor or a chain of actors, each of them referring back to the former, have all done everything right. They might have 9 out of 10, but as long as the first one made something wrong, every right done after that, expecting the first, the original conditions or assumptions being right, then every decision taken with that in consideration will naturally also become wrong. You get the idea. Someone says something, and next one expects this to be correct, and actor number 3, the third link in the chain, expects the second to have done things for a reason, and the fourth one expects the third one, etc., etc., etc. It's just that in this case, there are at least one contradicting into every detail, into every lack of detail, should I say, contradicting version of the whole story, and it's mine. And I'm in the client's role. Yes, I'm just a human, and humans fail and stuff, and humans have their own interests. A single human doesn't have that overview. In this case, actually, I must say I'm the only one having some kind of overview, a picture of the situation as a whole, because I'm right in the middle of it. Everyone else sees only the link before them, and in some cases the link coming after. And just expecting everyone to have done the things right is, if nothing else, moral society. It's unscientific, and it's unjust in a formal sense, unjust in the sense of justice systems, because so far no one has looked onto any details. They get briefed by one side of this or that conflict, and then it must be assumed. The thing is that those parts reporting, because they're parts, they too are parts. This is not a one pole conflict. They too are humans, and trying to keep themselves clean, and people covering up for each other, watching each other's backs. So can't you see something in this is really illogical? Because, this is not about winning a debate or sorting out moral principles, or, well, yes, it might be, but more than that is, this is my fucking life, and it really has been deprived of me. Everything that it consisted of has been taken from me, with a reference to those things that have happened. Yes, but then tell me exactly what has happened. Because still, at this point, no one has been able to specify. And as well as assuming that this story, this chain of people coquetting with their lack of knowledge about things, as well as expecting them to have done things right all the way back to the first link, it's not more, it's not by definition more realistic than me being right. And if someone doubts that, then tell me, why am I wrong? Yeah, but we must assume that someone has checked things out. Yeah, you might assume that. But as far as I know, it has not been done. And has it been done, I still am not informed. And so far, no one seems to have the slightest idea. Everyone knows everything, yet no one actually knows anything.